Welcome to episode 54 of the Ben Briggs podcast. I am Ben Briggs. It's Saturday, people. Saturday, the 9th of November, 2019. And how's your weekend going out there? All right, is it? You been up to stuff? Been watching your sports? Is that what you've been doing? Or you just been lazing around like a lazy little fucker? Either, Ben. We don't know. I imagine it could be numerous things for all of you out there, couldn't it? Could be a little bit of both. Who knows? I've been fucking lazing around today. I ain't going to lie to you. It's been a bit of a busy week for me, gigging and writing material. I know, people. Finally getting around to it. Let's not talk about the decorating. That's still going on. That is an ongoing concern at the moment. I've got the ceiling done of the decorating. I'm starting the walls tomorrow. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. Hey, these things take time, don't they? You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, was it? I imagine not. Anyway, if it turned out it was, that whole theory's out of the fucking window. It was all prefab shit. They just knocked it up in no time. I don't know. They had slaves back then. It was easier, wasn't it? Hey, Ben. Don't talk about that. Them days weren't too bad, were they, for some people? If you had slaves back in the Roman days, it was fucking awesome. I'd get a lot more done. Let's put it that way. Anyway, so I've been gigging and fucking writing material a week. So hopefully I can get that tried out next week. Got a few new material gigs coming up next week. I did a home gig at the Pictodrome in Northampton on, when was it? Thursday night. Fuck me. That was hard graft. Jesus, comparing that. It was a bit hard graft. First section was fucking hard work. That's the worst thing. The worst thing about comparing is if it starts fucking badly and you have to keep going on to introduce the acts. Every bit you go in there just feels like, going up again against a fucking firing squad time after time. The first section was a bit dodge. I'll admit that. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. And then the second section was better. And then all I had to do in the third section was bring on the headliner, essentially, because the night was running a little bit late. That's all I had to do in that, and I was like fucking exhausted by the end of the night. It was just fucking hard graft. I don't know why some people go to comedy sometimes. You chat to them, it's a fucking weird atmosphere there anyway, and people just staring at you. High stage, shitty fucking acoustics, a massive fucking room. There was about 120 people there, but they're all spaced out. It's not like cozy and nice. It's a fucking massive ceiling on the place. It's just got a fucking horrible atmosphere to it. Anybody who was there who's listening to this, thanks for coming along, guys. You were the greatest. But in all actuality, you weren't. I got through that fucker. Thank fuck. That is totally the worst thing, though, going on. Having to keep going on and on and on when you fucking struggled in the first bit and they're not really confident in you. And then the first act went on a bit. I think he overran quite a bit. Chasing them laughs, as we all do from time to time. And then the night got better. The second section was good, and the headliner really smashed it. So, it was a bit of a learning curve, really. It's always a bit of a fucking weird one. I had a fucking bit of trepidation going into the gig anyway. I was thinking, just about got away with comparing this gig the fucking last time. It's notorious for being a fucking shitfest of a gig, and it was pretty much no different. They were fucking hard graft, man, just coming out of weird shit and fucking I don't know. Anyway, that was that done. So apart from that, everything else is all right. Contrary to a message I received today going, "Hey, you okay, Ben? You mentioned something about personal issues on you." I was fucking joking. about the personal issues. Just wanted to know if you're okay. Yeah, not everybody's fucking, standing over the fucking precipice, willing to jump off. You know what I mean? Some of us just man up. You can't say that these days, Ben. You can't say man up. Yeah, you can. I fucking just said it, didn't I? I just said it. Sue me. I don't know. That's a weird one, isn't it? Don't you think that's a weird one that's happened? That we can't say man up these days. Because it gives the impression that they're not real men, these people who aren't manning up. It's just a fucking phrase. That's all it is, It doesn't really mean anything anymore. It doesn't mean you haven't got a fucking cock or you're not going to fucking, you're not a real man. It just means, just pucker up a little bit, grit your teeth, get down into it and do it. That's it, innit? Jesus. Can't say anything these days. You can. I've just said it, haven't I? I just said it. Without any repercussions. Nobody's fucking knocking on the door. Excuse me, did you say... Excuse me, did you say man up in there? Yeah, I did. Sue me. The man up police will be around. So everything's cool. Everything's going all right. Everything's going to plan at the moment. If you hear like a rickety stool in the background getting kicked away, things aren't going well. That's the thing these days, isn't it? Everybody worries about fucking everyone like that because, everybody's posting their shit online and fucking stuff like that. And we're like conditioned now to look out for people with suicidal tendencies. And people play off that a little bit as well, don't they? To get away with things, don't you think? I don't know. Is that me? People play on that. I'm sorry about that. I've got fucking certain issues at the moment. I'm sorry I killed that. That'll be the excuse. That I'm waiting for the day that holds up in court. Sorry about that. Killing those 45 people in that church. I've got a few mental health issues. Don't worry about it. Take some time off, have a holiday. Your sentence is a 2-week holiday in Benidorm to get over it. Okay. That's bound to be used as a fucking... Well, people do use that anyway, don't they? But somebody is bound to, sooner or later, get off with a mass slaughter just by saying, sorry, I was having a bit of a bad day. I don't like Mondays. And start playing that fucking tune in the background. Give Bob Geldof a few more shillings. So it just fucking constantly surprises me how people read into things when they don't need to read into stuff. But thank you anyway for your worrying fucking whatever it was message. Facebook message. That was it. You know who you are. Let's have a bit of tea and calm down. Right, okay. What we got through? Oh, yeah. Mentally, great. Physically, the old lump is back, people. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's back with a vengeance this week. The hernia. Have you not got it sorted by the doctors yet, Ben? No, I haven't. Because in the interim of going last time to the doctors and coming to the doctors this fucking time, or trying to book an appointment, you can't just fucking ring up anymore. You have to fucking fill out a form on the fucking internet now. That's it. There's a lot of fucks in there. I know. I'm getting angry, getting wound up. So you can't, like, now, this is how they're slowly getting rid of the doctor's services that we used to enjoy in this country, and they're going to slowly replace them with an automated fucking algorithm, or eventually you'll be saying your fucking symptoms into an Alexa or something like that, and that'll diagnose you over the internet. That's essentially what they're doing now with the multiple choice thing you have to go on through your doctor's surgery. It's throughout every doctor's, I think, now. I don't think you can even ring up the doctors anymore. No, we don't speak to you anymore. You fucking, go through this. Just hope the fact you've got an internet signal at your house, or the internet service provider is still up. If you're having a heart attack and fucking... Desperately trying to get fucking 4 bars so you can fucking diagnose yourself. That's what's going to happen, people. So I had to work through that system to try and get a fucking doctor's appointment. And I haven't managed to have one. So you either ring up the 111 service or you do it online and you diagnose yourself with multiple choice questions that give you a worst case. If you finally get through to what you think you've got, I think I've got a hernia, right? So I just answered the questions that sort of like led down that avenue. It's self-diagnosis, basically. That's what you're doing now. It's just essentially they might as well just get you to Google your own fucking symptoms now and take a fucking screenshot of it and just whisk it off to some fucking algorithm that puts together what you've got. Well, it could be a hernia or it could be fucking AIDS from the symptoms you've given me. Yeah, who knows? So it gives you a best or worst case scenario and told me to seek medical help within an hour. Yeah, good luck for that in this fucking country. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait now until fucking Monday. And then I'm going to somehow try and get a fucking doctor's appointment by ringing up. I just want to talk to a human being, yeah? That's all I want to do. So I'm going to have to ring the 111 service or whatever to get this fucking hernia sorted out because it keeps popping out and popping in. Although I did manage to take a photo of it the other day, which was nice. So I've got pictorial evidence of the lump just in case they... because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to go down the doctor's, get an appointment, and it'll be popped in, and they'll just say, "Oh, there's fucking nothing wrong with you. Fuck off." Slightly more politely than that, though, I imagine. So that's what's going to happen. We're not that far away from privatisation of fucking the NHS now, are we? Things are gradually changing. This is going to make it easier for you to make an appointment. No, it doesn't. What can be easier than ringing up, waiting in line for about 30 minutes rather than actually going online and following? You can't just put in suspected hernia either. You can't type anything in. You've just got to go, is the pain extreme, rare? Every now and again, do you have pain every 2 to 3 days, 3 to 4 days? Well, I don't know. Fucking, just put me through to someone to speak to. That's what it is. They're just gradually distancing themselves from you. When you actually go for an appointment now, there's probably about 5 people you need to see before you actually see a doctor, and they're all trying to fucking push you in the direction of paracetamol before you actually get to see the fucking doctor. You have to be at death's door, carrying your own fucking foot in there, going, I've done this. Yeah, well, take 2 paracetamols and be on your way. Hop out of here. That's probably what they'll fucking say. Anyway, people, in this country, the UK... England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, not Southern Ireland. It's election fever at the moment, people. We've got an election now on the 12th of December that they've fucking decided to go ahead with to try and sort this Brexit shit out, man. Basically, the slagging off of each other has started. This is it. You're getting your little adverts popping up on Facebook, are you? People in the UK? Yeah. Who are you going to vote for? Conservatives? Labour? One of the others, which is a wasted vote, I imagine. I don't vote, by the way, people. I never have. There's material online about this. I never have voted. I don't know. I just don't subscribe to the system, man. I don't think it makes any fucking difference whatsoever. Yes, it does, Ben. People out there. Yes, it does. How could you say this the day before Poppy Day? That it doesn't make a difference if we vote it or not. Is that is that a song? That sounds like a song. I don't know. So I don't vote. But it's just, I don't know. You've got one prick with fucking blonde hair who's like the poshest fucking geezer in the world, who just wants to privatise everything so his fucking great grandkids can still be fucking billionaires after they've spunked all their fucking money on hookers and fucking cocaine. You got the other guy who's, hey man, let's just give peace a chance. who seems like a bit of a pussy, Corbyn, who just, hey, man, let's all chill out and have no wars. Let's just make some fucking banners about stuff and go on a march, man. Yeah, that guy. So I don't know, man. I wouldn't be able to make a decision between the two pricks anyway, to be honest. Either way, you know, like, he seems a bit gutless. Boris Johnson seems like a fucking megalomaniac, fucking Donald Trump, fucking wannabe. You know, that's the thing that's happened, innit? You've got two people in potentially the most powerful nations on earth. Like, I'll throw the UK in with America on that one. They're sort of like our big brother, aren't they? That we go, yeah, he said this to me, go and beat him up. That's who we are now. But still quite a powerful nation. And we've got two people who were vaguely amusing at one point on fucking TV panel shows or whatever. And now they're fucking running two of the most powerful nations in the fucking West. That's all you have to do these days, people. That's what people will be doing. The next person, fucking Prime Minister of this country, will be someone off fucking Mock the Week. Someone who does vaguely all right on a panel show, and then everybody goes, yeah, they seem like fun. Let's fucking vote them fuckers in. I hope they get trounced, the Tories, because they want to privatise everything. The only other option is obviously Jeremy Corbyn, because everybody else is not really not an option, are they? Liberal Democrats or God, whatever other party there are. So that's my fucking political assessment of the situation at the moment. And I know everybody, like the lefties listening to this, will be going, hey, man, leave Corbyn alone. He's the only one with a bit of fucking moral fibre. The only one with a conscience. I don't want that out of a leader. I don't want him to be a megalomaniac psycho. But you also need somebody who's a bit of a fucking arsehole, don't you? You know, or they get fucking walked over. They get trounced on when they come up against a complete cunt. Which is essentially the Hitler Chamberlain thing. Hey, guys, he's all right. I got this little bit of paper here that says he's not going to invade anywhere. Fucking the next minute, Hitler's fucking having breakfast in Poland. Yeah, so you've got to have a bit of a cunt. But not too much of a cunt where he fucks over his own people. Some more tea there. Sorry about that. Anyway, what are we on? And also mentioning Poppy Day. It's Poppy Day tomorrow. There has been outrage about the LGBT poppy that they've produced. Only they haven't produced it, have they? This happens every year. This is an annual thing every year. 2 or 3 days before Poppy Day, Remembrance Sunday. For people who don't know, we wear the old poppy to remember the people who were slaughtered in the First, Second World Wars and the wars subsequently since those. Those mainly young men, teenagers who went to fight for the fact that we can vote. That's not what they fought for at all, is it? That's an argument that is put forward by people as covered in material previously done by myself. So we have the annual... This is what we do. It's like a tradition now in this country. We have the annual Poppy Outrage every year that comes about, and it'll be some subsection that are of society that are trying to hijack the poppy for their own purposes, only they're really not. So basically, this year it's the LGBT, yeah, lesbian, gay, bi, trans, yeah, plus, LGBT plus one. It's like, I don't know, the plus, LGBT plus one, say the things that the LGBT people say only an hour later. Oh, there's a quality gag. Now, the LGBT people this year have demanded that there is a rainbow poppy, only they haven't demanded there's a rainbow poppy. Basically, somebody online was selling a poppy, was selling a flower that was in LGBT rainbow colours. Nothing to do. I think it had been advertised as an LGBT thing at some point. I don't know, but there was only one of them. They were selling. They're not like mass producing these fuckers saying this is for all the gay people who died in the war. Little face of Alan Turing on there or something like that. I don't know. He didn't die in the war. It was after, wasn't it? Anyway, yeah. So people are outraged by this because they've seen it on eBay. And then somebody spun a little yarn saying that this is an LGBT fucking poppy, and the lesbian, gay, bi and trans community are trying to hijack the poppy. And then idiots have gone, fucking hell, this is terrible. How can you do this? Poppy needs to be red. It's always been red. It represents the fucking blood of the dead people in those wars, and it will always be red. And because they're not actually done any research into it. And then they've been outraged about that this year. Last year, it was Muslims trying to... there was a rumour going around on social media that the Muslims wanted to ban the poppy because it's offensive towards them, even though Muslims, like, obviously fought in that war. I don't know. It's every year. We ought to start predicting it, what it's going to be next year. I don't know. It's got to be something to do with trans people next year, is it? Something like that. It'll be the Me Too movement. That's who are trying to hijack poppies next year for their own gains. That'll be the fucking rumour going around. So anyway, it's a fucking bullshit story that's been made up. And that is in the news at the minute. That's what people do, don't they? People don't just, like, see something at face value on fucking social media and then just, like, they're up in arms about it, aren't they? They have to have their, disagrees with what I think of the world about lesbian, gay and bi and trans people, so I will comment on it. And there was loads of homophobic shit after that, and then it turns out that it had nothing to do with that at all. They're not trying to hijack Poppy Day or Remembrance Sunday. They're just, it was just like a flower badge that was sold on eBay. But that's not good enough for them, is it? If you go, well, it's not that. They'll still, because it doesn't agree with their worldview, does it? And it doesn't allow them to be homophobic then, does it? And make that's all they want to do. They just want an excuse to be homophobic. Oh, dear. Anyway, so that's what's been going on in this country. And I say, I think lesbian and gay, bi and trans people have just as much right to be brutally killed in a war as much as straight heterosexual people do. That's my that's my fucking stance on it. Go in there. They'd make a war a lot more colourful, I think. Maybe a lot less people would die if there was openly gay, bi, lesbian and trans people in wars. Anyway, what is the advertising this week? Holy shit, we've got some advertising for this episode. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Let's get on with the advertising right now. Are you bored of the same old twee Christmas jumpers every year? Do you long for an honest holiday season? Do you hate your own family? Well, at Christmas Jumpers for Twats, they have just what you need. Christmas Jumpers for Twats have over 200 designs that can make people aware just how much you resent spending the holiday season with them. Everyone knows spending Christmas with family is fucking awful. So why not show it on your fucking jumper? Choose from designs with slogans like, "What cheap cunt bought me this shit?" or "What time is not going to be seen as too early to go home?" or "After Grandma dies, I'm never seeing any of you ever again." Or "If only Jesus had been a stillbirth, I wouldn't have to be here right now." Or the classic, "A lot of people kill themselves at Christmas. I envy them right now." Visit their website at thankgoditsonlyoncea.com and enter promo code The Baby Jesus Needs Kicking in His Stupid Face. That's promo code The Baby Jesus Needs Kicking in His Stupid Face to receive 10% discount on all orders and a free 1 litre bottle of Brussels sprout flavoured gin to get twatted on before you go round for Christmas dinner. That is Christmas jumpers for twats. That's all the advertising for this episode. Right, let's have a look at... fucking hell, man, we're on 25 minutes. Let's have a look at what's been fucking weird shit that's been going on in the news and shit. Council charges people for a course on how to wear shoes and carry handbags. Now, you couldn't make this up yourself, could you? There is an actual council in this country that is putting a fucking course on how to wear shoes and carry handbags. That's it. A council dubbed Britain's Worst has been ridiculed for charging adults £15 to attend a course on how to wear accessories. This is the best thing. This is the best thing. The 3-hour course is run by what council? Northamptonshire County Council. Of course it is, where Briggs Towers is located. My local fucking county council. In its adult learning department. They're dubbing this an adult learning course. No wonder they're fucking bankrupt. And promises to teach people how to understand the impact of accessories and improve body image. Fuck off. Somebody's just trying to sell it on the old fucking body image shit, aren't they? Who the fuck gave the fucking green light on this course? It also says the seminar will identify what accessories work best for you. A fucking rope around your neck if you go on that course, and a stool that's kicked away from under you. That's a callback to earlier. A course sheet also tells students, be confident in how to accessorise. I tell you what, this is my local county council who have done this, right, who have put on this fucking course. I'm going to put in to do a course on how not to waste money. And I'm going to say it's a seminar to teach people the importance of money and how not to waste it. And I'm going to charge 50 quid a ticket. And for everybody who turns up, the course is just me sitting in a chair, repeatedly saying, don't do courses like this for an hour. That's it. I bet they'd fucking green like that if I said it was to boost confidence in how to work with money and improve your future prospects. They'd fucking green like that shit and jizz all over it. The fucking county council here. Jesus. Why don't they, if they want to raise money, the county council, why don't they just start selling drugs? That's it. They're fucking bankrupt already. Or running guns. Why don't they do that? Northamptonshire County Council, if you're out there listening, just fucking start doing that. Start doing illegal activities just to try and boost the coffers in the fucking bank. Then we might not have to use a fucking internet service to get a fucking doctor's appointment. Yeah? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm going a bit too far there. Anyway, let's have a look. So it says the course has been branded a complete waste of money by local residents. I'm one of them. Mum of two, Janet Wilson. She sounds like she fucking comes from Northampton. Mum of two, Janet Wilson, 30. Started banging them out early. Is that early? 30, mum of two? It's not really, is it? People have normal lives, don't they? Different priorities, don't they? Than fucking decorating their bedroom and writing new material. I often take up an adult course every year to improve myself. Do that, Janet. What were the last... last year's course, she only had one child. I've done sign language and creative writing in the past, which were great. But when I saw the council were teaching people how to wear shoes, I was just flabbergasted. Why on earth is this course? Why on earth is this course, which doesn't even sound like a fashion course, being run alongside other valuable courses? Do you know anyone who's deaf? What's with the sign language? If you need lessons on how to put on shoes and wear belts, I think you're probably beyond help. Good point, Janet. I like the sound of Janet. Sociology student, oh God, Annabelle Wright, 22, from Northampton, added, this course, which appears completely backed by the council, is a complete waste of money. Fucking hell, and sociology's not. Have a look at yourself, Annabelle. How patronising to be taught how to carry a handbag or even wear a belt. Put it around your fucking neck, Annabelle. That's what I'd do for you. You ain't getting a job when you leave university. Fucking sociology. If it was designed to help with preparing for job interviews, then that's fine. But the course details says you'll be taught basically how to carry a bag and tie your shoelaces. You couldn't fucking make this shit up. The Tory-run council, shit, I might vote after all, which will be abolished next year, defended the course, saying it was intended to be fun, but also designed to help people's body image. Fuck off. Innit? Jesus Christ. That's helping my body image. Knowing how to fucking put my shoes on. Yeah. If you put your shoes on fucking the wrong way, people will be looking at your shoes and not looking at your fucking guts hanging over your fucking belt that you put on wrong. Adult learning service is self-financing and is not subsidised by the county council. In addition, learners pay tuition fees for courses and provide their own resources. Jesus Christ. Come to Northampton, people, if you are struggling with accessorising. This is the fucking Instagram generation, isn't it? It's all about, like, what you look like. It's nothing to do with self-improvement at all. That's what's been going on. Anyway, what are we on? 31 minutes. Sorry, it's been a bit of a fucking rant and all over the place, this episode, isn't it? That was episode 54 of the Ben Briggs podcast. If you like it or whatever, subscribe on Apple. Leave us a fucking review. 5 stars is good. Anything less than that, go fuck yourselves. If you want to contact me about anything, it's just podcast at benbriggs.co.uk. Have a great weekend, and I will be back on Tuesday, motherfuckers. Take care, and I'll speak to you then.